What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at some Amazon reviews that I found on the internet. Some of these are kind of questionable. I think one, actually, just one. I don't know. I haven't looked at all of them, but there's one that's kind of weird, so I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna look at all these reviews. I'm probably gonna look for some reviews myself, just like looking at random products and seeing if I can find any weird reviews. Um, yeah, so let's get started with the video. 41 funniest Amazon product reviews to give you a free laugh. Let's get into it. Bic for her medium ballpoint pen. Okay. My husband never allowed me to write, as he doesn't want me touching men's pens. However, I saw this product and I decided to buy it, using my pocket money. And so far, it has been fabulous. Once I had learned to write the feminine color and the grip size, which is more suited for my delicate little hands, has enabled me to vent thoughts about new recipe ideas, sewing, and gardening. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence, and he hates the feminine tingling sensation, along with the visions of fairies and rainbows. He gets whenever he picks it up. I feel bad for this woman. I really hope this is a joke. It has to be a joke. If not, this woman has to be like this has to be like a woman from like before women had rights and before they were seen as amazing people. This has to be before women were cherished. She wrote this review like from the like this review was written in like the 1800s. Oh, okay. Swiss Army knife giant. Okay, well, that's insane. I don't think anyone needs to own that right there. That actually looks really, really dangerous. Let's see what this review said. Changed my life. Oh no. Received this knife as a gift for my 18th birthday. I wish I had known what it was because as soon as I touched it, I grew a mustache and became a Navy SEAL. Mom fainted and my dad laughed and handed me a beer. I was born a girl! -2 stars because my breasts were really nice. They touched it, and then they instantly started HRT. That's what happened as soon as they touched it. Lesson learned, kids. If you touch this product, you will become a trans man. Where is baby's belly button? A little lift the flap book. Do not buy this book. You can see the ending right on the cover. This book is completely misleading. The entire plot revolves around finding the baby's belly button. The title makes this much clear from the beginning. However, there is no mystery, there is no twist. Baby's belly button is right where it's supposed to be. On baby's stomach. Right where it clearly shows you. It is on the cover of the book. This plot is a complete mess, and as a result of its reliance on the mystery of where the belly button is, everything falls apart the second you realize that the belly button was in plain sight all along. There is no conflict, there is no character development, and there is scarcely any plot. Scarcely any plot. Whoever wrote this book must have a serious error in judgment, because you would have to be an infant not to immediately understand where baby's belly button is. This is one of the worst pieces of literature I have ever read. What were they expecting, man? I mean, it's a kid's book, but I have to agree with them. You can it gives it away right in the picture right there. See, you can see right there, that's the belly button of the baby. So it's very, very misleading. I agree with this person. What is this? Banana slicer. what I can say about the F71B banana slicer that hasn't already been said about the wheel, penicillin, or the iPhone. This is one of the greatest inventions of all time. My husband and I would argue constantly over who had to cut the day's banana slices. It's one of those chores no one wants to do. You know, the old I spent the entire day rearing our children. Maybe you can pick. What does that mean? Maybe you can pitch in a little and cut these bananas. And of course, you think I have the energy to slave over your damn bananas? I worked a 12-hour shift just to come home to this? These are the things that can destroy an entire relationship. It got to the point where where our children could sense the tension. The minute I heard our 6-year-old in her bedroom reenacting our daily banana fight with her Barbie dolls, I knew we had to make a change. That's when I found the 571B banana slicer. Our marriage has never been healthier, and we're even incorporated into our lovemaking. Thanks, 571B banana slicer. I want to know what they're doing to incorporate it in their lovemaking. Are they like taking the banana slicer and like they like chop his wiener off or something with the banana slicer? That's the only way I could like think that they're incorporating. Oh my god. Okay. Kinda dangerous for lovemaking, but to each its own. Okay. WMA Blue Amazon Kindle Waterproof Case Cover Protective Bag Pouch. Okay. Hoping it'd be crap, her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. He's just admitting that he wants to commit a crime. Got this for the mother-in-law for bath time, hoping it'd be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. So far, this bloody thing is staying in one piece. Great for waterproof kindling, crap for murder. At this point, like, this is really bad. Like, he should not be making a review like that. You know, the government watches literally everything you do on your phones and on any device you have. So, he could have very well gotten arrested. This man could be in jail right now. Okay. Next one. No, bro. Glitter? Okay. I'm scared to see where this goes. So I wake up in the middle of the night in my 2-bedroom apartment. I find my roommate passed out faced on the wooden floor. I think nothing of it and go back to sleep. The next morning, I wake up and go to work. There's a homeless guy asleep on my couch. My roommate woke up still drunk and had made friends with a bum. And this is the second time he let a stranger off the street just stroll in and pass out. Great. You are probably thinking, what does this have to do with my arts and crafting? Well, I bought this product and proceeding to cover everything my roommate owns in glitter. Every t-shirt, every book, every pair of shoes, his bed, his entire life in glitter. He will have glitter in every crevice of his existence until he dies. Did some track out all over my apartment? Yes. Does the carpet look like a Care Bear farted all over it? Yes. Did he threaten to kill me? Sure. But he will never let another stranger sleep on the couch? But will he ever let another stranger sleep on the couch? No. Will I ever have... No. No. Oh, that's a typo. Nor will I ever have to worry about a random guy off the street murdering me in the night? No. I think you forgot a period because I had a stroke reading the last part. All the security for just $12.44. Unbelievable, staggering value. Cannot recommend enough. You know, I'm going to have to agree with this guy. That's a pretty good security system. I would honestly invest in some glitter just to annoy some people. You know, what I want to do is put it in my pockets, and then, like, whenever I see somebody that I think is cool, I just go, have some pixie dust, and then throw pixie dust at them. Or glitter. Okay, Star Wars Battlefront. Deluxe Edition, PlayStation 4. Congratulations, EA, you earned 1 star. Additional stars, ... Congratulations, EA, you earned 1 star. Additional stars can be purchased for $5.49 each. I don't understand the joke And that's probably because I don't know anything about Star Wars. Tomato me. Sue me, actually. Number 6, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears 5-pound bag. That is probably something my fat ass would indulge in. I'm not lying. I would actually probably buy that. Just don't. Words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. If you like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5.5. So good, soft, true to taste fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper, but not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to murgatroyd, Heavens to Murgatroyd, the sounds like the trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench, like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room of fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate was a gaping maw of projectile vomiting torrential food of toxic waste. 100% liquid, flammable liquid, napalm. I think that's the word. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond. It was just beyond anything I could imagine possible, and it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate my wedding day in 2005. I had 5 pounds of these innocent-looking, delicious-tasting hell bears, so I told a friend about what happened to me, thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity I had to the sugar substitute, and in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly woman. All the same for her, and a phone call from her while on the toilet because you kind of end up living in the bathroom for a spell. Telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. She took them to work since there was 99% of a 5-pound bag left. She worked for a construction company where there were builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all these poor men and women poop that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. If you order these, best of luck to you. And don't post a video review during the aftershocks. P.S. When I ordered these, the warnings and disclaimers and legalese were not posted. I'm not a moron. Also, not sure why so many people assume I'm a man, I'm a woman. We poop too. Of course, our poop sparkles and smells like we walk in a meadow of flowers. Thanks for all the great comments. I've been enjoying reading them, and so glad that the horror show I experienced from snacking on these has at least made some people smile. That was the longest review, I think, in history. And I feel very bad for this woman. I don't know how she's doing now, but I really hope that she's okay. And I wonder how this story has affected her life. Maybe it wasn't that popular, and maybe I'm one of the few people that know about this. I don't know, but, I just hope she's okay. Yeah, that was the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to tell me.